Evening all, and welcome to episode 58 of season 8 of Factory Town, where we're in the middle of doing, I was going to say science. I suppose it's science, knowledge, research, science. Yeah, science. We've got this all set up, all ready to roll. It just needs the resources coming in. So let's do that, shall we? Let's come down here and let's remove our resources here. Lots of my trains, you're going to probably notice, are all together. Driving around together. That's because I had a when not last episode, the episode before, where the fuel died. They all got stuck, and I fixed that, and it was fine. But what I didn't notice was that there was a train at a parking bay waiting with no fuel, and then by the time I noticed, every train was out of fuel again. So now they're all going again. They're all choo-chooing along. I really feel like I just have one giant train. Just one giant train with carriages and just make it stop and start everywhere. You know, it stops here, it gets more. If only you could fit more locomotives through a train, because then you could really cheat with it. You could have a giant train with locomotives, and just go, hey, the locomotive stops here and picks up whatever goods, and then it moves forward one tile, and the locomotive that's further down the track stops here and picks up all the goods, and instant transmission. But no, that would be cheating. Well, sort of cheating. Let's. I don't know why I thought of that. I thought that a few times. I think I mentioned that before, that I think that would be an interesting thing. I don't know if that's a thing you can do in Factorio, because you can put in multiple trains in Factorio. I wonder if you can have it like just... Oh no, because you actually have to physically unload stuff from the trains in Factorio, so that wouldn't work. This one instant unload stuff. So anyway, let's grab this, just the outside bit. We just need the outside bit, please. No, we don't need the outside. We need the inside bit, don't we? Yeah. So let's just grab the inside bit. We're not actually exporting anything. We will do, but not here. So we want to put one there. We want to put one here. And we want to put one here. There. But this one wants to have the export as well. And what I think I'm going to do with these ones is we're going to have level 1, level 2 here, level 3 here, and we're just going to send it across to this one. So this one needs to drop off and the pickup, isn't it? So let's pause the game. Let's remove the track here. Let's go over here and let us copy this. I'm going to copy it the smallest amount I can, because I don't know. It's not going to fit, is it? Oh no, it is. Right, and it wants to go there. And that should be correct. So we connect that line up there, that line there. We connect that one. And this one, that one, this one. There we go. And you'll notice I've got filters everywhere now. I was going to go with the route of having the unload stops just filtered, and then that way if a train turns up there, like say an iron ore train somehow came down here, it will go, well, I'm not iron ore, I've got none of those filters, so I'll just carry on. And that does work, but it doesn't work when you've got hold until full, because then an iron ore train comes down here, has to wait for the other trains to fill up first and then go, so it causes problems. So I put the filters everywhere. We put the filters everywhere. So what do we need in this track, on this train? Well, we don't need this stuff on top, because we're not coming over the top. Well, goodbye. Right. So we want... I don't know what this one's going to be as well, so we're going to have more to this. So, gotta remember that. We want iron, books, and herbs and books. And then this one will be something and books. So we're going to want books and books and books. So I'm going to set these to be books. And we're probably going to want more books than I'm going to actually produce. So we're going to do double books. And then we're going to do iron. We may do double everything, but I don't. Right. You only have these two recipes, don't you? Nature and industrial. So, oh, didn't want to rotate it around. Not that it matters rotating around anymore, because I don't know what output. Must remember that, that's going to cause me problem. We want the mage tower. That's the next thing, isn't it? Requires mana purification. Mage tower requires mana purification. Mana purification requires natural research. That says level 2. It doesn't actually tell me. Magical knowledge level 3. Have we got magical knowledge level 1 unlocked already? No. Do you not unlock the level 1 things then? Did it just come with? Oh, that's... Okay. Okay, it just comes with the mage tower, so we have to put the mage tower down here and figure out what it needs at a later date. It's a little awkward. Right, so iron plates, and then herbs, wasn't it? Yes. So... Iron plate, herb, and then we've got loads more down there. Do you know what? We're going to go with 3 books. Then we're going to go iron plate. Which is not a plate, it's an ingot, but whatever. Because that's a gold ingot, that's an iron ingot. I don't know why it's called a plate. Herb. And then this will be whatever's needed for magical knowledge, which will probably be mana stones, and then mana stones level 2 as well. So we can do that. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I don't believe... I copy this and paste it there. No, it doesn't copy the... it just turns it off. So... so we're going to need books, iron, and that in a minute. But we can copy and paste that. That works. Copying from a pusher to a filter, that works. Logic blocks just do stuff fine. No problem there. I'm going to have this one books, and we're going to probably double it up. I have 2 lots of books when that's right there, although that's going to be very awkward for getting over. No. What we should do is leave that one blank, and this one should be books. This one should be metal iron plates, and then we want to go page up, bump, bump. So I'm going to actually delete that grabber there for a minute. We don't want that grabber. And then we run this all the way up to here. Oh, it's going to have to go further for these ones as well. Ooh, we're going to have interesting times for this one. We might not be able to fit it in, but we'll run it up there for the moment, and then we'll figure out the mage tower up there later on. That one's there. This one's only going to go to basically here or something. Okay, so this is our book line. Okay, copy that, paste that there. So we've got 2 book lines. I'm going to turn that one off for the moment. And then this line's going to be for whatever's needed here and here. And then you can... Many moons ago, there was an old trick where you could actually get more out of a barn or a storage, because you didn't have to do this. You didn't have to do this. What you could do was actually run double lines like that, and then you could put out there. And that was taken away, and then more recently, it's been added back in. So technically, we can have lots of outputs on this if I did it this way. The awkward thing about doing it that way is that you set the center one down here, and then you can't really see what's going on with it. Because if I did that as well, like that, you cannot see what's going on with that center line. So you never quite know whether it's working or not. You just got to kind of hope that it gets all the way to the end, and if you break something by mistake, it's a problem. But I kind of feel we might have to do that here. Because we're going to have at least 1 item here required. Here we're going to have maybe 2 items required, because this is a double one. This will be the Mark 1 Magic, and this will be the Mark 2 Magic books. So this will require at least 2 item inputs. And then down here, we're going to have 1 here and at least 2 here, because that's level 2. So this station may become overwhelmed. It's only got space for 3 more things to it. Maybe we can't do it this way? It's all good. I don't really want to go through the centre, because then you go into the base and that becomes complicated. It makes things not work as well as I wanted it to. Although we could go under the base, because we can raise the base up and put the roads up above it, and that still works. You'd have 3 lines go under the base. So we could do, if we move the base over there, these would not be here anyway. So don't worry about those. Right there. What you can do is you can do this, and then it certainly doesn't look as good. Oh, I need that to be higher as well, don't I? Because that's my stuff's coming in and out. And then you have to just raise it up in the corners, and I never know quite how to do it. Oh, so boom, 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 like this. Hold Alt and remove the things around it. And then we need to come up by 2 levels and put the base on top. And then you can run stuff underneath. But we need, obviously the base is no longer connected to anything here right now. Let's say base, town centre, sorry. Because I can't do that and run a thing underneath it. That still doesn't work. But we can run it underneath there like that. That does work. So just need to get the paths going up. It's 2 back, isn't it? Yeah, 2 back. 2 back. Like that. Then we can wait. Wait, it's not what I wanted. There. Boom. Boom. Oh, the path went underneath. We don't want that. No. I don't want to destroy it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Speciality could be explained. It has a speciality. Oh, did it remove its speciality? Oh. Okay. So they now remove specialities if you remove the rulings. That's good. That's good, because there was a little cheaty way of doing it where you could set a speciality and then remove buildings around it, and it would fail. But we can do that. That does not stop the range of the base. The range of it stays the same, even though it's further up. You don't lose any blocks from that. It's a bit odd because it just has a cylinder, not a sphere. It's a cylinder of influence. So we can do that and then run stuff underneath the base. And my reasoning behind thinking of that is that I could have, instead of doing, I've got 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. So level 1, level 2, level 3 books. And then here I could do level 1 here, level 2 here, level 3 here, and have the center one feed level 2 and level 3 stuff. Here and here, and then have this station and this station here, whatever this one here is going to be here, feeding the level 1, level 1, level 1, and level 1. Oh, well, level 1 would be this one here. It would be we're going that way and then this way. But I feel that would work better, given the space we got. And I could just run the belts into the base, into the town centre, and then out the other side, but then the town centre stores so many items. They can store 2,000 items, and it just eats up all the items, and you don't fill up, if that makes sense. You don't fill up on the belts don't back up because that is full. So, but anyway, let's get this going. Let's get this one going, shall we? Because I'm faffing. So we need books here and here, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put in a silo like this, and I'm going to rotate it around that way. And I want to put a silo in because I want both belts leading into the silo, and then the silo filtering off, and then both belts. So both belts are feeding at the same time, rather than having like, oh, the bottom belt goes to this one and this one, and then the top belt goes to this one and that one, which would even it out. I think if I use a silo, that means, yeah, the first one gets priority, and then next one, but it should balance out pretty well. I hope. Perhaps. Now I've said that, I'm thinking, maybe actually doing a, the bottom belt feeds level 1 and level 1 here, and the top belt feeds level 1 and level 1 here, is a bit fairer. But no, we'll go with this. Okay, and also, I need to go up and over here. And are we gonna? We don't need to squeeze in. No, we don't need to do this squeezy thing. Which, as I said, does work, but it's just awkward. It's much easier if you just do it this way, and then you can see it. I mean, you still can't actually get to it to change it, but at least you can see it and do things around it. You can know what's happening there. I might as well turn that on now then. So let's remove. Let's remove that and put a box in there. Also, by not doing it that way, you can put the boxes in, because the boxes would be in line with it. If you do it that way, you could use a box as a two-way thing rather than a silo. Does that work? Does that output from it? It does. It does. Okay. So I suppose potentially you could do it this way and have a crate as a double input. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Be a bit awkward for getting things up and over and around, but so yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. So okay, so that's that one there. So this one then wants to come to there, doesn't it? Oh no, that's wrong. That's wrong. This one wants to do this like that, and then this one isn't going to work. Nope, that isn't going to work. That isn't going to work. Because I need to come this side with the belt, and I can't. I could squeeze through there with a belt, but then I need a third belt. We're going down there as well for this side. So I need books to be in the center. Books to the center, please. Okay, move you out of the way. Get rid of that. All right, move you there. You there. You there, and then we're going to have another one down here, although I don't know if I want another one down there. That is like 400 books stored in silos, which I don't know if I want to do that or not. I'm being very indecisive. I'm really sorry. I'm being very indecisive. We are going to go down this back in before I forget. Let's remove all this. Let's remove all this. Although I don't need to remove that back there. You are going to be books. And we're going to do the little tricky double stack thing. Which means I have to run a line all the way along. All the way along to there. I think it might need to be double sized. I'm going to make it double sized. And then here, we put in a crate. Okay. And then here, we put in a crate. Facing that way. Not that it matters, the facing of crates absolutely does not matter. They don't do auto output anyway. But now nothing does auto output, so. Then the center one here, we have a crate facing that way. And then we're going to double that belt up all the way along. But what I need to do here is raise the belt up by one, because we need to go over the top of this row, which is actually going to be extremely complicated to do. Might be easier to raise the road above the line. Because otherwise I'd need to do that. That. And then I need to come with this one. There, and that's going to block the one below it, so it's got to come back. Oh. Like that. Is that valid? That really actually valid? You can do that? That looks really weird, but apparently you can. Is that valid though? Will that work, or will that block it? Back there, I don't know. I don't know. It might be easier to just have the actual paths come up and over. I don't know if that's going to be valid, and we need to test this. We need to test this, and I haven't got any. Let's copy this and let's paste it somewhere we have an item of some description that we can move around somewhere. Put it there and steal me a temporary barn. You'll do. Grab. Ponk. You're going to output wood. Wood. And there should be a road under there as well. Right, go. I see the wood moving. Yep, wood comes out the other end. Awesome. Okay, that is valid. That is completely valid. Cool. Okay. Okay. That's the weird. If I put it over by one, it would definitely block it. But that is the weirdest looking thing I've seen. But it works. It works. It does the job. We can then run the road underneath it, like so. You come out to there. You come out to there. You go into that box. You go into that box. You're all good. No. No. What the hell? That. Like that. Thank you. Thank you. Boom. You are books, and then we're going to have another one above you and books. And I'm doing it. I haven't explained why I'm doing it this way, but I'm doing it this way because then books. This. Then we can have this one be above. No, that won't work. Because I was thinking the book could then come out, because we have a line there, and then we have a line here. But I was thinking the books could cheekily come out here, but they can't because it's although they can. I think they can, because we'll do that just where the books cover, and then yep, there we go. There's that's valid. That's valid, and then that's not blocking the input or output. That will allow books to travel across here. This is probably the weirdest I have ever built a system like this, but I'm gonna make it work. We're going to be using all the dodgy logistics connections that we possibly can. Okay, because I need 2 rows on each side. I need 2 rows on each side. If that makes sense. Metal conveyor coming along here. You'll go along there. Okay, and then we want to go. So the books are going to come this side, this one. So we have level 1 here, 2 and 3, and then 2 and 3 are fed by that central line there. So that's fine. So this just needs to be books coming out, which means this side does not have to have the weird janky setup. But I'm going to remove that, because if I leave it in there, I'm going to be like, why is it like that? Why is it like that? Makes no sense. Okay, run this through like that. Grab. Oh, we need to put in the. I'm having issues with this because I pick the wooden arch, yeah, and I press tab because I know tab then switches between these 2 here. But I know that if you copy something on there, it has recommended things. So I then come and click down here, and of course, because I've copied the belt, it knows I'm in this category. So it recommends I stay with this. So when I press tab, it goes to a belt instead of that, what I want. So it's good. It's very good. I like that it does that. But it's it throws me off. It constantly throws me off. Okay, and then what we need to do is we need to put in. Well, actually, we don't need a bottom, because that bottom line probably isn't going to go any further than that. We're going to go with the top line, or maybe actually the top line should go with that, and the bottom line should continue on. And then. We need to output here whatever this line's going to be. So this one will be for the magic stuff, and then this side is going to be for our 2 our two buildings here. So if I run the bottom line into, say, here. No, the bottom line should go all the way. Yeah, the bottom line should go. Yeah, the bottom line should go to like here. I think. Boom. Then we have dip. Dip. You come out to there. You come out to there. So that's feeding that one. Awesome. And then this one will have a crate. That goes to there. Oh no, I can't put a crate in the air, can I? Well, I can put a crate in the air, but that blocks the thing, and then I don't think a crate can sit on top of that, can it? No. So a crate would need that, which is fine, because we don't actually need a crate. Now I think about it, we don't need a crate there. That's not what I wanted. No. Copy. Remove. You can come to there. And you quite simply can just turn to there, because that's the only place you'll need it. And the one underneath continues to here. And realistically, I don't need that crate there either. I'm getting myself all in a twist here. Up and into there, please. And then turn page down like that. There we go. Awesome. Awesome. And then this one can carry on for books here. And then this side will do the same. The bottom line will end up, or the top line will end up stopping here. And the bottom line will continue over to there. Awesome. That's the plan. Cool. There many trains and the bits and pieces for it, but that's fine. That's doable, and that should work. And it's using multiple layers and interestingness and sliding through things. Because I was just trying to think how to get books through here when we need 2 belts this side and 2 belts the other side, and then 2 belts in the centre for the books. How do we get them through? Well, you squeeze through the gap in between. That's how you do it. So yeah, we'll do this one here, and we shall come back next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again next time. Until then, as always, have fun.